Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be tackling a super common grammar puzzle today. It's one of those things that trips up so many students, whether you're writing a big essay or just chatting with your friends. So let's just dive right into it.
Take a look at these two sentences. On the left, we've got, "It was so hot," and on the right, "It was such a hot day." Now, I want you to really think about these for a second. They mean the exact same thing, don't they? They express the exact same idea if you're just talking about the weather. But notice how they travel down entirely different grammar roads. Why do we change the order of the words like that? Why use so in one and such in the other?
Well, the answer comes down to this core rule. I want you to imagine you're standing at an intersection, right? And you have two distinct paths you can take, completely depending on the words that are coming up next. This is a real game changer because picking the right path makes your English sound incredibly natural and fluent. The rule is simple. Use so before an adjective or an adverb. But you absolutely must use such before a noun phrase. It all comes down to identifying what type of word is waiting for you down the road.
Let's map out these two grammar roads a bit more clearly. If we look down the so road, you basically only have two options: so plus an adjective or so plus an adverb. It's a very straightforward, simple path. But if we wander down the such road, it is all about nouns. You could have such plus a or an plus an adjective and a singular noun. Or you can have such plus an adjective plus a plural noun. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates the big secret to this entire puzzle. Finding a noun is the absolute key to choosing the right direction.
Okay, let's see how this actually builds with a real example. The lesson was so easy. Look closely at that word easy. Easy is just an adjective, right? There is literally no noun coming after it. So because it's an adjective on its very own, we can confidently take the so road. It's direct, it's to the point, and it sounds perfect.
But what's really interesting about the so road is how perfectly it works with adverbs too. Take this sentence. She speaks so clearly. The word clearly tells us exactly how she speaks, making it an adverb. And once again, there is absolutely no noun sitting at the end of this sentence. Therefore, so is the perfect and honestly the only choice here.
All right, let's switch gears and travel down the such road for a minute. It was such an easy lesson. Do you see that word highlighted in bright yellow? Lesson. That is our noun. I really want you to train yourself to always ask, hey, is there a noun after the description? Because we have the noun lesson waiting right there at the end, we're absolutely forced to take the such road. Such an easy lesson.
Let's reinforce this rule, but this time we'll use plural nouns. They are such helpful students. Draw your eyes directly to that yellow highlighted word again. Students. Students is a plural noun. And the cool thing is, it truly doesn't matter if the noun is singular or plural. If there is a noun waiting at the end of the phrase, we have to take the such road.
Okay, warning time. Pay attention, because here is the most common trap learners fall into. You might actually hear someone say, "It was so an interesting story." This is a massive red flag. Why? Because story is a noun, and we absolutely cannot use so with a noun phrase. The correct path is, "It was such an interesting story." Basically, never put so directly in front of a or an with a noun. Always look ahead to see where the road is taking you.
All right, it's time for a challenge. We're going to do 3 quick questions to really test your knowledge. Challenge number 1. Choose the correct word. Is it was so cold, or it was such cold? I'm going to pause in silence for 3 seconds. Say your answer out loud right now.
And the answer is, it was so cold. Because the word cold is purely an adjective with absolutely zero nouns following it, we have to take the so road. Great job if you shouted that out correctly.
Let's keep that momentum going with challenge number 2. Spot and fix the mistake in this sentence. He is so a kind teacher. Think deeply about our 2 roads here. What should it be? Go ahead. I'll wait 3 seconds for you to call it out. Let's reveal the correction. The correct sentence is, he is such a kind teacher. Look at that noun teacher highlighted brightly in yellow. The very presence of that noun forces us to abandon the so road completely and travel straight down the such road instead. You're doing incredibly well. So here is our final challenge. Challenge number 3. Fill in the blank for me. They were blank, difficult questions. Is it so or such? I'll give you 3 seconds again. Go ahead and shout it out.
Okay, let's see the final answer. They were such difficult questions. Fantastic effort today. Even though questions is a plural word, it's still a noun, right? You can see it highlighted right there in yellow. And as we know, plural nouns still strictly require the such road. To wrap up our explainer today, I highly encourage you to take a screenshot of this review card right now. This table perfectly summarizes our entire journey today. The so road is for adjectives and adverbs. The such road is for noun phrases, whether they're singular or plural. Keep this map handy, and I promise you will never get lost on these grammar roads again. Keep asking questions, keep practicing, and always remember that a single noun changes everything. So, as you go through your day today, look at the objects around you. What kind of sentences can you build to describe such amazing things? Thanks for joining me, and keep up the great work.